Live from the rinks in Hop Park, New York, the Stony Brook University Seawolves take on the University of Rhode Island Rams in an ACHA divisional matchup. You're watching Seawolves Hockey Live. And good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Seawolves Hockey Live. Andy Mignani along with Trevor Mignani tonight. The Seawolves take on the 5-3 University of Rhode Island Rams. The Rams are riding a 2-game winning streak, while the Seawolves are coming in tonight's game with a 6-game unbeaten streak. Both these teams play in the Eastern States Collegiate Hockey League, or the ESCHL, as well as in the ACHA. These games are usually very competitive, and we would like to see probably some of that competitiveness right off the bat, Trev. What do you think tonight?
Well, I think it's going to be a pretty hard-fought battle tonight between the Rams and Stony Brook. The teams usually go back and forth across the years and across the legacy of both Coach Chris Garofalo for Stony Brook and the URI coach, who's been at it for how many years?
We're going to talk about that in a second. Both these
man
teams
that needs no introduction.
Exactly, totally. Joe Augustine is a legend, not only an former NHL player, but he's been with this organization for 31 years, and that's incredible. So the Seawolves are coming off a weekend home sweep against Rutgers, and the Rams are coming in off a weekend sweep against the U.S. Naval Academy. So for the Rams, coached by the aforementioned Joe Augustine in his 31st year as the head coach, along with team manager Christian Rigamonti in his 22nd year. So the top point leaders for URI coming into tonight's game. Number 17, Jake Salisbury. Jake in 8 games has 2 goals, 8 assists for 10 points. One of the leaders on the team as well. Number 18, Chad Stone, 8 games played, 5 goals, 2 assists for 7 points. And rounding up their top 3 is number 21, Griffin Long. In 7 games, Griffin's got a goal, 5 assists for 6 points. Goaltending-wise, yes, it's the same old John Ketzenberger, who we've seen here now, I think, for 3 years going. Ketzenberger will get the start tonight, number 1 in 8 games. He's got a 5-3 record. He's got a 2.42 goals against average and a save percentage of .893. He's going to be backed up tonight by Brendan Daly, and I think all 3 goalies are dressed. So we have Anthony Lancelletti, who has also played a game for URI, has a 0-0 record. He gave up 6 goals at a .778 save percentage. So they're going to ride Katzenberger as much as they can, Trev, and I think that's who we're probably going to see the whole weekend, because URI, is in a tough division. They play in the ACHA. They want to go to nationals, and they got to have competitiveness, and it starts with their goaltending.
Well, that's absolutely right. You saw it on the title card here of this stream here. We'll bring it up again. It's a team that's in position 22 in the national ranking. They're on the outside looking in, and I think this weekend they're looking to make some noise and upset Stony Brook University here, who's kind of been holding steady at 13 now. This is, 4 weeks straight?
Right.
They're finally starting to get the point gap closed up between number 12. That's, I believe it's Davenport that's directly ahead of them. And the point gap is only 1 point.
Amazing. So for the Seawolves, coached and managed by Chris Garofalo in his 21st year, with assistant coach Colin Bromstead in his 8th year, and new assistant coaches Ken Hoey and Gino Liucati. And the Seawolves' top point getters so far are number 88, Joe Slevin. He's got, in 6 games, he's got a goal, 9 assists for 10 points. In second place is a tie, number 22, Brendan Pepe, defenseman. In 6 games, Brendan's got 4 goals, 5 assists for 9 points. And number 11, Charlie Peck, in 6 games, he has 3 goals for 6 assists for 9 points. So those two are tied for second. Third place in scoring and points is newcomer number 38, Mike Conlon. In 6 games, Mike's got 5 goals, 3 assists for 8 points. And leading the team in goals is number 91, with no surprise, Justin Ronaldo. 6 games played, 6 goals, 1 assist and has the most goals on the team. So tonight's starting lineups for the visiting University of Rhode Island Rams. They will start at center, number 17, Jake Salisbury. On right wing, number 14, Dylan Weichelbaumer. And I'll make sure I get that right, Weichelbaumer. And on left wing, number 18, is Chad Stone. On left defense, number 24, Jacob DeRocha. On right defense, number 20, Daniel Caruso. And in net, the aforementioned number 1, John Ketzenberger. For the Stony Brook Seawolves, they will start with number 88, their leading point getter, Joe Slevin, centering number 91, our leading goal scorer, just Dustin Ronaldo. On left wing, tied for second in points for the team, number 11, Charlie Peck. On left defense will be Kyle Yoon. On right defense will be number 14, Davin Van de Zilver. In net for the Seawolves will be number 72, Richard Shipman. And I kind of skipped over Shipman, but Shipman right now has some pretty good stats for the Seawolves as far as goaltending is concerned. For some reason or another, I apologize. I will have that tomorrow. I had that on my sheet, but it must have vanished somehow. Maybe we could pull up the stats in a little bit. We'll give you Richard Shipman. He's having an outstanding season, Trev. He's 6-0. You know, he has all the wins. Oh, actually, 5-0.
5-0. Lockwood had one.
Yeah, Lockwood has the shutout.
The shutout.
Yeah.
Can't take that away from him.
Right.
So 6-0 victory with a shutout.
So a couple of players that will not be in the lineup. Dan Moore will no longer be a Seawolf, unfortunately. He left school. We don't know why, but he's no longer on the team. So we will miss Dan Moore because he was a solid defenseman. Out of the lineup tonight due to injury, not due to hockey, but unfortunate circumstances.
You know,
number 43.
Sometimes you take a step and break your foot.
Yeah, Luke Damiano will be missed. Luke's made some tremendous contributions to the team already this year.
The good news is the prognosis is he will be back this season. So.
Yes, it's not a permanent injury. As long as it gets healed, then he'll be back, and that'll be fine. So the rest of the lines for the Seawolves tonight, O'Brien, number 55, will be centering left wing, 71, Palmieri, right wing, 61, Murphy. Slevin's line will be starting. We talked about that. The next line will be Conlon's line, number 38, Mike Conlon centering number 43, Devin Pepe, number 44, and left wing, number 15, Nick Belger. And then the last line could be the fourth line, depending on what they want to do with them. But Connor Dempsey, number 16, will be centering Aiden Bohm, 21, on right wing. And on left wing, Curry White. Curry White's really impressed me over the past couple of games, Trev. His size, his tenaciousness, his shot, everything about him that he could actually jump back on defense and come up and play in a power forward position gives the Seawolves a real advantage. Kind of like having a guy like Brewster playing both positions back in the day when Brewster was here, or even seeing Chris Joseph possibly playing a defensive role and a forward role, He's got that size, he's got that strength, and he's got a great shot. So Seawolves are going to have their hands full a little bit. As you mentioned, they're 13th ranked. URI is 22. Anytime a team comes in here to play the Seawolves and their ranking is much higher than the Seawolves, they always want to steal one, steal one, maybe steal two. So it'll be interesting to see how this game goes, but the Seawolves need to come out strong.
Speaking of the rankings, let's take a quick rip down the top 20 teams in the ACHA. Coming in at number 1, no surprise, Adrian University, 6-0 as of last week.
And folks, Adrian is going to be here.
They're playing Liberty right now.
Yeah, they're
it's from what I've heard, it's a big lead right now.
Yeah, okay.
We'll get the exact score when we come back from the break.
I thought they were playing Delaware.
No, Liberty tonight.
Liberty, okay.
In Adrian.
At Adrian, okay.
Lindenwood at number 2. They're 6-2. They're 40-ish points out from the top of the leaderboard there. They jump up from number 3, which is now occupied by Minot State, 2-0-2. A little bit of a 500 record there. I mean, the ACHA doesn't recognize anything past overtime for ranking purposes.
True.
But interesting to see that there. Also interesting to see is Liberty making the jump up to number 4.
Wow, that's surprising.
They're 9-0. And I think that might just have to do with the sheer number of games they've played.
Yes, number of games and teams.
Even though they've been blowing out a lot of the competition they've been playing against, so the ranking could change a little bit there once the season kind of everybody catches up.
Yes.
But for now, they're definitely ahead, and it's good to see Liberty coming back to form here. They're looking to make a deep run this year. Number 5, Michigan Dearborn, they're 4-1-1. They bumped down one position they occupied 4 last week. Ohio is number 6. They stay rock steady at 6-0. Looking pretty solid over there. Iowa State is in number 7. They stay steady at number 7 as well. They're 6-4. And interesting to see what happens there. They played a lot of tough competition over the season, so it'll be interesting to see how they move as the weeks progress. University of Nevada, Las Vegas, out to a blazing 10-1 start.
Wow, that's
They jumped
incredible.
2 positions from number 10. Illinois at number 9, they dropped down 1 position. They're 3-2-1. Central Oklahoma rounds out the top 10 at 5-5. They dropped down 1 position with the aforementioned Nevada, Las Vegas jumping up 2. Now 11 through 20 here, Central Oklahoma, 5-5. They drop down. Arizona at number 11, they jump up 1 position at 6-1-1. Davenport at number 12. They are exactly 1 point ahead of the Stony Brook Seawolves at number 13.
okay.
Despite being 3-2 in the season thus far before this weekend's games start. Stony Brook at 13, 6-0. They look to make it 8-0 at the end of this weekend, and hopefully look to try to crack towards the top 10 of the ACHA. Oklahoma 5-1 at number 14. Indiana Tech at 15, 5-2. Jamestown 2-2 at number 16. Robert Morris, Illinois 4-3-1 at 17. Missouri State at 18, 3-5-1. Drexel University at number 19 at 5-1-1. They stay in the same position. And rounding out the top 20 is Midland at 5-4. Now tonight, the University of Rhode Island Rams come in at number 22, up 1 position from 23. They're 5-3 for the season. And if URI makes an upset this weekend, even if they take 1, you can expect them to be looking on the inside of the national tournament ranking.
All right, there you have it, folks. You got the rundown on the rankings from 1 to 25. We got the starting lineups all done. We've got a weekend set game here tonight at the rinks. Tomorrow afternoon here at the rinks at 5 p.m. for the second game of 2.
And we're going to just go through, before we get out of here for the first period here, we'll go through today's games and what's going on in the ACHA for games tonight. Clearly University takes on Concordia University of Ann Arbor. That's at 6 p.m. That game should be underway. We don't have an updated score for you, though. At the end of 2, Adrian leads Liberty University 5-1. Also started about an hour and 45 minutes ago. Aquinas College up against University of Michigan Dearborn at 7 o'clock about an hour and 45 minutes ago. Drexel University faces off against University of Delaware. That should be a good game to watch as well. Lots of ESCHL standing positions at play there. Iowa State University is visiting Ohio University. That game is 4-2 currently with about 6:47 to go in the second period. And then also, too, we got a bunch of other games to go through here. It's a busy night in the ACHA.
As the weekends are.
Friday night's a good night for hockey. We'll go through some of the more notable ones here. We have University of Central Oklahoma playing against Colorado. That's another good one. I wonder if there's a stream for that available. I hope there is, because that'll be 2 good opponents to watch. And that's looking to start at 7 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. So that is in about 15 minutes, I believe, if I have my time zones right. Mountain's 2 hours behind Eastern, I believe. Am I right about that?
Yep.
Yeah, I passed something in school.
Mountain Standard Time is 3 hours from our time.
I thought it was 2.
3.
3?
Yeah.
I thought that's Pacific.
It's the same. Anything that's really east of Iowa or Chicago is considered to be, I think, Mountain Pacific time.
So it is 2 hours
Oh,
behind.
it's 2 hours. Okay, my apologies. I thought it was 3.
Remember, they don't observe daylight savings.
Right. So when we switch our clocks back, it'll be back at 3.
Right.
Yeah. It's like just like Arizona. Arizona's only 2 hours.
Well, they're mountain.
No. All right. I think we're going to call it for now, Trev. Let's take our break. They got to cut the ice, and we'll come back for the start of the first period, folks. Thanks for tuning in, listening to Seawolves Hockey Live. You're tuning in and watching University of Rhode Island facing off against Stony Brook University. We'll see you in a little bit. And welcome back to Seawolves Hockey Live, folks. The Seawolves are making their way onto the ice, as well as URI Rams. And we're just moments away from the start of this game. Trev, what's your takeaway early on this one?
It's going to come out to really who gets the fast start. I think Stony Brook, they know that they've been caught napping early on, and I think that's something the coach has been talking with the team about, trying to figure out how to stop that from happening. So, I mean, if the scouting report's good on the URI side, they're going to try to jump on Stony Brook's throat early on. But I think the first 5 minutes will be very key to the pace of this game.
Okay, all right. I think the key is going to be Stony Brook's defense and how well they hold up. And the forwards will score for sure. I will kick it down to PA announcer Jim Maritano for the starting lineups. All right, folks, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. And we are back and ready to go for period one. The Stony Brook Seawolves will face off against the University of Rhode Island Rams. The Seawolves are in white and red. We'll skate left to right, and the URI Rams in the blue and dark blue. And they'll be skating from right to left. Starting lineups real quickly for the Seawolves. 88 Slevin centering 91 Ronaldo. Left wing Peck. Left defense, Kyle Yoon. Right defense, Davin Vandesilver. In net, number 72, Richard Shipman for the visiting URI Rams. Centering number 17, Jake Salisbury. Left wing number 18, Chad Stone. Right wing, Dylan Weichenbaumer. Left defense number 22, Jacob DeRocha. Right defense number 20, Daniel Caruso. In the nets, John Ketzenberger. All right, Marone set to drop the puck. Gallows, our other linesman, official is Peterkin, and here we go. Face-off won by the Seawolves, all the way back to the Seawolves zone. Van de Silva back to get it. Forecheck hard by Stone. Ronaldo will get it back to the D, and Van de Silva will check his options and come out. Van de Silva's pass off the wall is in center ice. Deflected over to Hahn, who sends it in. He playing right defense for the Seawolves tonight. Partnered up with Van de Silva, who pinches in, and coming away with that is Salisbury. Dumps it in the Seawolves zone. Back to get it is Yoon. Salisbury on him. Puck up to the wall. Shot from the point. Knocked down. Deflected in front. Another shot did not get off. Good stick work by the Seawolves, denying that shot. Trev, fast start here so far.
It's about to start that if you want it for URI, you got it.
All right. Sony making that switch, making that change. And they come back on now with O'Brien centering Palmieri and Murphy. Murphy way up the ice looking for a lead pass. That puck off of the stick, off the skate of Palmieri, and they'll go in for icing. Face off back in the Seawolves zone. Folks, this is one of two that the Seawolves will be playing against the URI Rams. Tomorrow's game is at 5 p.m. here at the rinks.
Bit of an early start for the Seawolves. Usually they're the one that takes the late slot, but
that's true. Yeah. All right, face off to the right of Shipman. That puck comes back to Kowicki, who's partnered with Brendan Pepe. Pepe will send it up the wall, but he fanned on a pass. Back to the point, shot right on, save, and a rebound. Oh, quick sticks by the URI Rams, coming out hard on the Seawolves.
This is the slow start coming to bite back against Stony Brook here.
All right, this is Kowicki. We'll send it up off the mark on Palmieri. Seawolves have yet to put together two passes in this period. Off the wall, back into the neutral zone. Picked back up by Costello, who sends it across. His pass goes off the stick. And Ferraro now dumped back into the URI zone. On the forecheck comes Murphy hard. Murphy and Palmieri come together. Arpel sends it up to the point, and then the shot back in by Malfetto. Glove down by Ketzenberger. 18:02 to go with the first. That's the Seawolves' first shot on goal.
I think Stony Brook is it's not as slow of a start as it was last week, but I think the message has been delivered to the team that they got to really keep their A game up as they come out the ice for the first period.
Conlon, Pepe, and Belger. This puck was won by the Seawolves on the draw, but then they lost it. Now coming in as URI on a shot on goal again. Seawolves just seem to be a little flat right now. That was McDermott on that play. Fumbled the puck a little bit, and good play by, I think it was Griffin Long, who got a shot on Shipman, who's had to take a couple right off the bat today. Back to the point. Lots of room here. And right from the point, now
make it 4
by Caruso, and that shot was not challenged at all. No challenge by the forwards. Conlon will take the draw again to the left of Shipman. And the faceoff is won by URI. Back to the point on the half wall. Oh, missed pass opportunity back out to the neutral zone. Back to get it is DeRocha. DeRocha sends across. Belger on the forecheck. Back to the neutral zone. Seawolves will reconnect with the puck, but again fumbled by McDermott again. And now this puck is tipped out by Pepe into the neutral zone. Belger on the forecheck going hard against Caruso. And we talked a little bit about the keys of the game, and my concern talking to the head coaches was, not having more in the lineup now. You have someone else filling that spot. Here comes Malfetto, high rising shot over the top. And pinching in is McDermott to keep that puck in. And back out to the neutral zone and chasing it down is Mayer along with Conlon. This is Belger, poke checked off the puck nicely by Alsfeld. Some returning players here for URI. We've called their names for the past few years, Trev, so we know who they are.
Yeah, lots of good turnovers so far from URI, especially in the Stony Brook zone, but no big conversions off them as of yet. Just some okay shot opportunities.
All right, this is going to be all the way down, but on goal, and Shipman will hold up.
Shipman not liking what he saw around him.
Taking the face off. He's safe. 16:31 to go in the first period. And no score right now. Shots on goal, 4 for URI, 2 for Stony Brook. Face off to the right of Shipman. This is Dempsey now. Dempsey's line's on. It's Dempsey, White, and Bohm. From the point, a shot. Oh, through a screen. Pad save.
I think that didn't even get through.
All right, Bohm off the feet from White. Bohm will try to dump in. Get it to Dempsey. Shoots high. Glove save. Dempsey with the opportunity there. Skating in, using his speed. Gets a nice shot off. A high riser, in a tough area. And glove down by Ketzenberger.
Ketzenberg definitely clocked into this game there.
Dempsey on the draw, wins the faceoff. Back to Hune at the point. It was sent a shot off the skate of Stone into the corner. Oh, that's actually Salisbury. Into the corner, right out in front. Bohm with a chance. Back to the point. Kept in by Van der Silva. Over to Yoon. Yoon takes the shot, looking for a deflection in front. And it triples on goal. Ketzenberger dives on it. Seawolves getting some action now from this line here. It's good to see some line.
Take a look at this here. It just kind of ping-pongs that, and it goes off the defenseman's skate. And almost creates a dangerous opportunity.
Sometimes you put the puck to the net. Anything can happen, This is Judge now. This is probably URI's fourth line out there now. And turnover to the neutral zone. Fired back in by Yoon. Bowman on the forecheck for the Seawolves. Centura sends it around, and we're going to have a penalty here.
Yeah, that's going to be a trip.
He's going to get the Seawolf for a hold, I think it's going to be...
Take a look at it here on the replay.
Actually, he's calling it on URI. All right, so he actually held the Stony Brook player.
Interesting.
Yeah, that was.
We had that one wrong. I don't know. Is that cynicism or what is that? That we're just so used to the call going a certain way.
Peter, never had this ref before, so puck is punched out to the neutral zone after the faceoff, picked up by Yoon. Sends it over to Charlie Peck. Will send it back to Yoon, and the Seawolves will regroup. Seawolves were able to capitalize on the power play last week late, but they did get some goals and able to take advantage of the extra man. So Pepe will fire it in and gets Ronaldo back behind the net. Ronaldo will try to get it up to Yoon, but yep, he had it and then he's got it back. So Yoon will circle and survey it. He's got Pepe on the left point, Yoon on the right. Yoon holds it. Pepe will wind and fire, and a bad save. Oh, Ronaldo's shot just skidded wide. Not sure whether or not it was empty, but Slevin will go get it now. And from the pressure from Weisselbaumer, Ronaldo in center ice will flip it over to Yoon. Yoon in the zone. He got Ronaldo on the off wing. Ronaldo will hold up. Surveys the situation on the half wall. Ronaldo looks. He passes down to Peck. Peck looks low. Tries the backhander. Saved by Ketzenberg. Around the wall and out. Down the ice it goes.
Solid defensive play from URI here on the first half of the penalty kill. You see him in the diamond formation there, keeping everything to the exterior very well.
That's what that posture will do. 37 seconds to go in the man advantage for the Seawolves. This is Conlon. Down right wing, firing around the wall. In to get it. Pepe on the forecheck. Pepe comes away with it behind the net. Devin Pepe now loses it on the poke check. And puck is loose, picked up by Conlon. Conlon holds. Conlon surveys, looks up at the point of Malfetto. He's got Van der Silva with him, but he moved. Now it's back to Conlon as he was checked off the puck. Down low, this is Pepe with the puck. Holds, sends it to Malfetto. Malfetto has a chance to shoot, but his shot is blocked to the corner. Down to 2 seconds to go in the man advantage. And now we're all even.
Is he going to Michigan it?
Oh, he was going to try to do it. Conlon was trying to do the Michigan move. Oh, boy.
Man, I've been waiting my entire commentary career to say that. Some highlights here from the power play here. One good opportunity here. And then trying to get a little cheeky here. Takes forever to get the puck on his stick.
But he almost got it up there.
He was thinking Sports Center.
I think the URI defenseman saw what was going on and got his stick on his stick and prevented that puck from even close to going in. But Face off to the left of Ketzenberger.
Points for trying.
Yes, absolutely. Creativity. O'Brien is out there. Murphy. And stepping up is Shanahan giving a big hit. And a big hit on the wall from Palmieri as well. And now this puck off Palmieri. He'll hold behind the net. And kind of woke URI up with those two checks right there. Shanahan's big check and Palmieri's big check as well. Steel's not getting that puck out right now. The puck is stuck in their zone. It's the top line against the Seawolves line here. Back to the point. Shot, pad, save. Right now, URI dominating here a little bit. Shot right on, and another save by Shipman. This line is dominating the Murphy line, but now Murphy comes out with Palmieri, and they good defensive play. Was able to get that puck.
That's too many men on the ice.
Seawolves are going to be guilty of that one. Too many men. Too slow of a change.
Take a look here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, we don't have any. We can't draw circles, but you can count.
We couldn't afford that one.
So anyway,
we got the replay system though.
Dempsey will take the seat, and the Seawolves will have too many men on the ice at 12:36. Too many men. All right. Seawolves will have to kill. Right now, I would say that the edge goes to URI. They've got more shots on goal by one, but their pressure has been good. They've had more zone time than the Seawolves have had. And this is close to the point. To Costello. Costello being watched by Pepe. And Kowicki controls the back side. Pepe's got the front side. That's a backdoor pass. Trying to get a pass across, but the Seawolves able to defend it. Good stick checking right now by URI. They're not giving the Seawolves that easy out.
Not giving them the space.
They're not giving them the space is right. That puck was over the top, and it's not going to be a goal. Faceoff is going to go outside. I'm not sure if it went into the net or not, but
it's definitely play with the high stick here. You'll take a look here and see that stick will come up.
It was a Seawolf stick that came up, not a Delaware stick. So
URI stick.
Yeah.
Then again, it's it's hard for us to see it from over here. It could have been tapped at some other point,
true.
But it definitely looked that way.
All right, 1:20 to go in the man advantage for URI. Palmieri on with Palmero. Palmieri on with Ronaldo.
Ooh. Referee found himself in a sandwich there.
Rowan got the bad end of that check. All right, back behind the net. URI will start out. That's DeRocha up the wall. Good play by Palmieri. He'll control and get it all the way out and down. Down to 50 seconds to go in the man advantage. Ronaldo in on the forecheck.
Ronaldo could do some damage.
Good job,
down there
Ronaldo.
if he turns it over.
Yeah, he sure can. He sure can. And net off the moorings, and a face-off inside the Delaware zone. URI. It'll be in the neutral zone because Ronaldo knocked that net off.
Actually, well, I don't know. That
he got kind of pushed
into it. It could go either way. You can put it up here or you can stick it down in the zone.
Anyway, it slows the power play down a little bit. They get a change. 37 seconds to go.
That's the most important
part. URI, I think, only has one shot right now, so Seawolves doing a good job so far. Stone with the puck, and he gives it away. Good play by White. URI regains control. This is Salisbury. Salisbury off the wall. Alfetta will get it back out into the neutral zone and out of the rink.
And a lucky fan will go home the Seawolves puck.
It'll be another face-off in the neutral zone. URI will change up. Seawolves will stay with what they have. Now White and Bohm. And Malfetto and Vandersilver. Taking the draw will be McNally for URI against Bohm. Good play by White here to hold this man. Not able to make a turn. In through the neutral zone with speed. Comes McNally on the off wing. Pulls up. Back to the point. Back across. That shot's blocked. Back to the point. Shot right on. Saved by Shipman.
That was a bit of a bouncer there.
Costello's shot kind of had a flutter to it.
Take a look at it here on the replay here.
Got slightly deflected, as you saw. Right, I think off the stick of Bohm. Face off to the right of Shipman. We're all even up. Back to the point again. Costello will hold down. He sends a shot. Oh, deflected off his skate and his stick. This is Dempsey. Dempsey up the wall. His pass did not get out. Another shot turns around. URI really, really buzzing. And puck in the corner. Dempsey trying to get it. He'll get it over to Baum. Baum will send it through the neutral zone. And Dempsey in on the forecheck with White. Those guys probably need a line change. Yoon will take it for the Seawolves. He'll skate around the net. He'll turn it back. And Vandersilva will send it up the wall to Yoon. Yoon lets it go, but that puck does not get out. Actually, that was McDermott who's still on the ice. McDermott will send it up the wall to White, who just lets it go. And that shot, deflection, oh, it's in the net. 2 deflections, and URI takes the lead, 1-0. That puck was deflected twice coming in. And again, I think the Seawolves were a little guilty on a late change there.
Yeah, you betcha here. It's a turnover here right in the defensive zone here. Goes straight up to the point. He's got all day to take the shot here.
There's 1 and there's 2.
And there's nobody in front of the net to remove the offensive player. So
yeah.
I mean, that's how you write it up as a drill. Tippins.
So at the 9:42 remaining time, URI takes the 1-0 lead, and they earned the lead. They earned it because they've been skating, and again, the Seawolves a little guilty of this slow start. Charlie Peck in, shoots, pad save by Ketzenberger, and they're going to need more than that. You know, as the game goes on, they're going to need more than those one-shot opportunities. They're going to need to go to the net more, and they're going to need to be more aggressive toward the net. Face off to the left to Ketzenberger. Joey Slevin on the draw. He wins it. And the Seawolves had it and lost possession of it. Charlie Peck was trying to get it to Kowicki, but he couldn't get it through. In on the forecheck is Alseld. Now puck comes to the Seawolves. Back out in the neutral zone comes Slevin. Slevin trying to make a move around his man. That was Kramer, and able to get it in the zone, but Seawolves back in center ice with the puck. Passed by Ronaldo just off the mark. Slevin will pick it up. And Slevin will hold. Turn to move. Trying to get it to Ronaldo, but his pass was...
The coverage in the neutral zone is fantastic.
Yeah. They're just blocking it up. There's no room there.
And the Seawolves aren't moving.
Right, exactly. They're just like skating laterally or just north and south. It's not even a east-west or north. It's just... You want to see more north and south, but you got to be spread out a little bit, right?
You need more angles.
Yeah, more angles, exactly. It's a mathematic thing. All right, so here comes Ronaldo on the off wing. Ronaldo watched. Oh, and then he's pushed it to the wall. It'll be a 2-minute penalty for boarding, which is a good call because he had his back toward him.
Yeah, it's one of those automatic ones. You hit the numbers, you're going to go.
Yeah.
And very clearly, that's a check straight to the numbers. It's a defensive player at that point.
Exactly.
He's got the puck, he's facing the boards, but you're still not allowed to throw that check.
Yeah. Seawolves on the power play now. This is the second one of the game. Let's see if they can get something going. Conlon on the draw. He wins it, but it's going to be cleared out by URI, and he'll be fired to the neutral zone.
But not all the way down.
Fetto had it, and he lost it, but they battle in the neutral zone for it. Conlon will come away with it and get it across to Vandersilva. Vandersilva will carry the puck now through the neutral zone and in the zone. Escapes the low bridge hit and controls on the half wall to Malfetto. Malfetto over to Conlon, but he didn't get it all. And now fired out. Good defensive posture by URI, not giving the Seawolves really much there at all. Vandersilva, oh, that's actually Pepe in the zone. Didn't get in. Now back out in the neutral zone comes Malfetto. Walks in, fires high, glove save, rebound. Right out in front, picked up by Pepe. Pepe behind the net, drops it off. He's got Belger back behind the net. You need Belger in front to get a shot. Van de Silva with the puck back across to Conlon. Conlon looks. Conlon reads. Conlon looks. Turns again. Down to 57 to go in the man advantage. De Silva. He shoots. Glove save. Ketzenberger saw it all the way. Nobody really in front of him to block that shot. Seawolves will change up.
And this is the kind of pressure the Seawolves are looking for on the power play.
Yeah.
Sustained possession, passing, good shots, waiting for the right opportunity. It's the kind of stuff that I think Coach Garofalo is trying to instill in the team here.
All right, you got Murphy, you got Palmieri, you got Pepe, and you got White. Two big shots at the point for the Seawolves. O'Brien trying to get it to Murphy with good stick there. And back to Pepe at the point. Sends a quick wrist shot. Glove down by Ketzenberger.
Ketzenberger's been on point this game.
Yeah, and another thing, too, Seawolves are not getting in front of him. He's letting.
That's another thing, too.
He's seeing the shots too easily. So, face off to the right of Ketzenberger. O'Brien for the Seawolves going against McNally. And coming away with it is Palmieri. Actually had that back door and that wraparound. That shot on goal and a save again by Ketzenberger. This time they're in front of him
a little more challenge.
Yeah, a little bit more. Try to take away his eyes on the shot. You know, even if it deflects off your body. URI changing up, coming out with fresh centerman and winger. Salisbury in the draw against Murphy. And it's one back by the Seawolves. Pepe will keep it in and hold down low. Down behind the net to Palmieri. Palmieri is checked on the near wall, but now comes away with it and has it again. And the referee skates but gets the puck back. Palmieri back up to White. White takes the shot. He didn't have it, and then he unfortunately backhanded that puck blindly, and it was shot out by URI, but it's face-off still in the zone. 6 seconds to go.
Went off a Seawolves stick, so it will come out.
Oh, okay, so it will come out to the neutral zone. Seawolves come back with Slevin, Palmieri, and Peck, along with Shanahan and Yoon on defense. Yoon will come in on the off wing. Yoon will carry in and checked by two URI players, and Slevin comes away with it over to Ronaldo. Ronaldo trying to get it back to Slevin, but his pass was blocked. Slevin comes away with it. Slevin back to Yoon at the point. He's got Shanahan, but he shoots, and it's blocked. Shanahan will get back to get it and send it off the wall and back in the URI zone. We're all even up. He was unable to capitalize on the penalty, and
they get a lot of good opportunities.
They got some, yeah. It was a turnover. One. No, Ronaldo with a hard shot, saved by Ketzenberger. And I was watching Ketzenberger in the warm-up, and he just didn't look like he was his mind was in the game, during the warm-up. But
he looks relaxed.
He's really, too relaxed in my opinion. But he is really spot on here. He's making some really good saves. Seawolves are not making it too challenging for him as well, but they're shots, and this is going to be an offsides, but because Slevin's stuck in the zone, but they play it back.
Slevin had his stick ripped out. He should have just ran for a new one.
Yeah, this is going to be an icing all the way down on the Seawolves, down to 5:16 to go in the first period. Right now, the Seawolves are trailing the URI Rams by the score of 1-0. Even on the shots, 11-11. And they had some play in the URI zone for a while there. What's good? They need to spend more time in there than their own zone. Face off to the right of Shipman. And that puck is fired high up off the glass.
Poked out.
Ronaldo will fight for it, and back into the Seawolves zone it goes, but Shanahan knocks it down and then picks it back up. A lot of play in the neutral zone right now. A lot of shoddy play, I would say, Trev. Here we go. Stony Brook on the attack. Peck with the shot high up in the gloves area. Good save by Ketzenberger again. Labeled for the top corner. This will go all the way down to Seawolves zone. This should be an icing.
And it will.
Face-off will be in the URI zone.
Another reminder for fans and coaches and angry people at home, it's the hash marks that count.
Right. Yeah, it's the hash marks, exactly. Whoever gets to the hash mark first, that's where the face-off, that's where the icing is determined. All right, face-off to the left to Ketzenberger. Slevin, actually Conlon on the draw for the Seawolves. He wins it back to Kawicki. Kawicki over to Pepe, and Pepe will walk in. Cross-ice feed. Off the stick. That back door was open. Seawolves trying a different angle here, and I think it's a good one to try that back door because Ketzenberger is strong on his feet. And loose puck here. And back into the Seawolf zone they come on right wing. Good pass, right on the tape, shot, glove save by Shipman.
A big check to end that one off.
Yeah. But that pass was like, you didn't think that pass was going to make it through, but it did. And was right on the tape. Pepe back to get it. He's being checked hard by number 16, that's Harple. And now bounce off the glass back into the URI zone. Picked up by DeRocha. DeRocha's checked. And then comes away with it. And back into the neutral zone. Back to get it is Van der Zilver. Cuts right in front of his net. And puck does not get out. Van der Zilver now will shoot it out. This will go all the way down to URI zone. And it probably will be an icing. Yes, it will be. Seawolves a little guilty of the first period. Again, just not getting their feet going. Not yet. They just don't have their legs under them yet, I think. Maybe, URI. I still think it always comes down to the warm-ups that teams have. And URI has a good warm-up. It's something that gets them going. And when the puck drops, they're ready. And they have had a very good first road period for sure, so far. But we're a long way from done. URI in the Seawolf zone. Van der Zilver pushes his man wide. Back out in front, loose puck. Shipman trying to get it.
He can't.
Can't. Count the Seawolves that are in front of that net. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 Seawolves were in front of that net, and that puck got backhanded in over Shipman.
Take a look here.
This is just what was worrying me about this was going to be their defensive play against this team. And right now, you got Malfetto taking a man out.
There's being a bit of an argument here on whether or not this was offside.
Yeah, but they can't call it now. They don't have no way of doing that. Yeah, actually, number 12 is offsides on the play.
We'll take another look at that between periods,
But right now, URI up by 2. Stony Brook needs to get their feet moving. Because right now, they just don't seem to have that energy that URI is bringing. And again, they're taking pucks away, and they're just skating. It's effort. All it is effort. And Shipman was hung out there. I mean, guys gotta be closer than a stick length away when a puck is loose in the crease.
Yeah, definitely.
Body on body.
Laps in coverage in the defensive zone for sure, but, I mean, we've seen Stony Brook pull these out before.
Oh, sure. This is only the first period. And they have things to fix and things to correct, and they'll have to get to it. But right now...
It'll just be a matter of if they step up in the second and third.
Right, exactly. 2:22 to go in the second period, or the first period. And right now, URI up at the score. And URI playing very well right now. This is Yoon through the neutral zone. Yoon skating around.
Unchallenged.
Walks in front. And pass goes all the way through and all the way out.
That would have been really cool if he was at the blue line.
Yeah.
That's a great setup. Not so good when you're outside the zone.
No, exactly. Seawolves just have to maintain themselves. Don't get chippy. Don't get bad penalties, right? Just, you got 2 more periods to go. This one was not a good one. You just got to regroup. And find a way to take advantage of some turnovers and loose pucks. Keep your feet moving. Oh, and there's another break. URI coming in. Oh, that was over the top on a breakaway.
Impressively, no slashing call there, yeah. So they dodge a bullet.
Yep, Seawolves just trying to rise to the occasion here. A little late in the period, but making some better defensive plays in the zone now. Here comes the Seawolves through the neutral zone.
2-on-1 if they hurry.
To Peck, score! Yes, that was Peck to Slevin. And Slevin gets the Seawolves on the board on a beautiful give and go.
Look at this.
It's the way you
Ronaldo barely gets this up after barely getting the puck himself. And then just the pure effort here and speed.
And now Slevin just goes. And you can't catch him. Here he goes. Right there. Little deflection right up. Beautiful goal. right. Seawolves on the board. Down to the last 40 seconds to go in the first period. Boy, that shot, looking for a deflection in front. There's a shot right on goal, saved by Shipman. Back again, here they come, shooting again. Seawolves a little guilty of puck watching here. This is Malfetto now. Malfetto tries to get out, and he can't. Big hit, Ronaldo just leveled his man. Peck gets checked.
That might have been a little late there. There should have probably been an interference
The boy
call.
on a good body check on Slevin, on Peck. Peck was just trying to get the puck. He wasn't really looking.
Well, the puck was already off his stick.
Stolen by Peck. Peck walks in. He shoots. Saved by Ketzenberger. Rebound. Loose puck again. Check. And they battle hard. Oh, and the period ends as the Seawolves coming alive here late. Trying to get the equalizer. Shots equal 13-13 each. URI having the 2-1 lead at the end of one. And the Seawolves will have to regroup a little bit here and see what they need to do, Trev, because I think they finally started to get their legs a little bit late in that period.
Well, you can see here in the replay here, the Seawolves goal. They're definitely doing the right things occasionally.
Yes.
And I think the message in the locker room is going to be, let's do more of that.
Yeah, absolutely. Giving goes and move the puck. You move your feet and get the puck going north and south. All right, folks, at the end of the one.
Right there. That was the check here that.
Yes, yeah, the check on Peck, the body check.
That puck was long gone.
Yeah.
And then the opportunity here at the end here. Peck gets his revenge in an opportunity and just misses
And
it.
watch this back behind the net here. Right here.
So
almost. And then there was another one there. Ronaldo had a chance, but his stick got lifted. And that's going to do it for the first period, folks. We're going to take our break, and we'll be back for the start of the second period. Welcome back to Seawolves Hockey Live. We're moments before the start of the second period, and we've got some stats here to go through with you. And we had a couple of penalties, actually 3 penalties, 2 on URI, 1 for a hold at 15:40 of the second period, of the first period, and that was on number 22, Luke Judge. And then the Seawolves took 1. With too many men on the ice at the 12:36 mark of the first period. That was served by Dempsey. And then at the 8:21 mark, URI took another penalty. It was boarding on number 12, Nick Ferraro. Seawolves unable to capitalize on the power play goal. URI had a couple of tallies in the first period, and the Seawolves managed to get one from their leading point getter, Joe Slevin, at the 54-second mark of the first period. So the Seawolves able to get on the board. Had a little rush there, Trev, toward the end of the period. Maybe another opportunity to score. Didn't get it, but still good to see the momentum pick up there toward the end of the period. Maybe that will carry into the second.
Yeah, well, the Seawolves definitely finished the period strong, and they closed out with a goal and 2 solid scoring opportunities at the end there. Although the story is the same. They were guilty of having a slow start. They were guilty of watching the puck. And they were guilty of letting up 2 goals to start this game off.
Yep, and I think they need to do something defensively. They need to tighten up a little bit more. McDermott's in the lineup, still a newcomer here, still learning the defensive game a little bit, learning the gap control. Again, puck control. Maybe a little bit of nerves, but hopefully things will shake out better, and second period will be better for the Seawolves all around. So we're going to come out with Slevin again, centering Ronaldo and Pepe and Kowicki on defense. URI will come out with their starting line, Salisbury.
Ice definitely looking a little wet in spots here.
Weichelbaumer and Stone. Actually, yeah, and Stone. Ice is still a little wet. Yeah, they're going to have to be careful about that. Gallo gets ready to drop the puck. And we are off to the second period, won by the URI squad. They'll send it in. Nice pass right off the bat on the breakaway. Oh, it was a break. It was a 2-on-1 low on the backhander from Salisbury. And getting a body on it was Shipman. And he made a really good save there, because that could have easily went over his shoulder. And that was right off the faceoff. So URI coming right back to where they left off. Back to the point. Pepe with the one-timer. He actually fanned on it. Didn't get it all. Ronaldo will turn and fire. His shot blocked, knocked down by a stick. And he was able to keep it in. Ronaldo turns and loses it. And back out comes URI in the neutral zone. Knocked down by Pepe.
Turnover.
Back into the zone it goes. Seawolves putting lots of pressure on here right now. And the change is the long change. And with the puck in the zone, this will be icing. Now the Seawolves can definitely make a change here. Maybe catch URI with that line out there a little long. And number 10 going to the bench to change it. Yeah.
18 was on the ice.
Oh, 18 was on the ice. Okay, that's why. That first line, yes. And they're a little gassed right now. So the Seawolves come back out with Conlon, Pepe, and Murphy. Actually, Murphy's on this line now. Maybe a little change in the lines for the coach. Let's see what we're doing here. Face-off won by URI. And pinching in was Vandersilver. Good play by Vandersilver, pinching on that play. Keeping that puck alive for the Seawolves and not allowing URI out. Yoon sends it back down the wall to Pepe. Pepe holds. Pepe looks. His shot does not get through. And now URI will get out and go for the change.
Barely gets it over the red line. Gets the dump, though, and URI's going to get 4 out of 5 changed.
Yep.
And now completing the change.
Yeah, DeRocher did a good job to stay there and actually keep that forecheck alive. Now Yoon will get it, send it to the center ice, trying to get Murphy. It gets past the defender. Murphy comes in. Murphy grabs it, stops behind the net, then he loses it. Up the wall, back out to the neutral zone all the way down. This should be another icing.
And it will.
Yeah. Seawolves a little bit more aggressive on the forecheck right now.
So take a look at that opening faceoff again here. URI makes a great chip off the boards there. It might have been offside there, but a good opening there to get a quick shot on goal and set the pace for the period.
All right, face-off to the right. Back to the point. Vandersilver with a shot just whizzed wide. through a screen. Back down low. Murphy controls it down to Pepe. Pepe behind the net. Pepe's got Murphy back there. He gives it back to Murphy. Back to Pepe. Pepe controls, sends it back to Murphy. Murphy's got Conlon in the slot. Tried to get it to him, but a good stick. Did not allow that pass. Out in front. And now back out again. URI just trying to get pucks out in desperation almost, like, Trev.
Yeah, it definitely looks like they're on the back foot in the defensive zone this period and not controlling it as much as they were in the first period.
They're getting away with some real slick play, too, like URI. I wouldn't say getting away with it. They're just doing things, the game within the game. You see that?
Slevin there should be going for a hold there.
Yeah.
But
back to the point to Malfetto. Sends a shot. Loose. Oh, and Conlon chipped it just back behind the net. Back up to the point. Back to the point. So Shanahan's shot got through. It got knocked down just before the goalie. Now back out again, all the way back down into the Seawolves zone. Yeah, this is becoming a broken record. Doesn't seem like Seawolves have to take advantage of this because URI's got to change, and the guys are getting tired, Trev. That's why they're dumping the puck out.
Not only are they dumping the puck there, but you can see the goaltender there realizing this, that the pace of play is not up to the URI's defensive speed.
Right.
Stop the play. Let's finish the change.
Right.
And get the pace of gameplay back to where they can control it.
All right, O'Brien on the draw for the Seawolves, wins it back. Malfetto's shot is actually deflected. Shanahan holds it, sends it back to Belger. Belger kicks it back in the zone. Belger chases it down, comes in on the off wing. Belger on the backhander! Saved by Ketzenberger. He got over there. Belcher tried to get it high on the wraparound backhand.
That's just a smart play here from Belcher. Take a look here on the replay here. He sees he's got an opportunity to possibly get the wrap off, but he goes wide. He tries to roof it on him.
Yeah.
Good idea.
Left himself enough room not to get too close. Face off to the left to Katzenberger. O'Brien on the draw for the Seawolves right off the face off. And Belcher couldn't get the shot off. URI in the zone. Nice move around Pepe, and that shot whizzes wide. URI controls down in front. Back. Everybody pinching in now. Almost everybody in for URI except one defenseman. So Seawolves can actually catch them.
This is a 4-on-2.
If they hurry. Belger walks in, fires. It's blocked. Picked up by the Seawolves. O'Brien looks. Sends it across, trying to find Belcher, but the pass was deflected. A little pushing and shoving there at the end of that play. Looks like the Seawolves are finally starting to get under the skin of the URI Rams a little bit here.
Just a little bit. They've been playing pretty resiliently, and I'd say the discipline's been there tonight on both sides. You like to see.
Seawolves coming right back with Slevin, Peck, and Ronaldo.
And the clock has been running. I'd like to point that out.
Yeah, I wonder why that is.
We're just going to,
All right.
No comment.
Face-off was won by Delaware, but they couldn't get it out. Ronaldo got it to Peck. Peck was sending one down low, just off the stick. These Seawolves are just not getting that puck to land on their sticks like they would normally do, Trev? Right now, they're picking their game up, though, which is good to see. Kept in by the Seawolves. That puck gets fired around. Ronaldo in on the forecheck, does not get out. Pass over to Peck. Peck spins and moves, tries to get it back behind the net, try to find Ronaldo back there, but he was up the wall. Pinching in is Kowicki. Keeping that puck in, putting lots of pressure on the defense, giving them really no other solution but to hoist that puck out. And this should have been, not an icing. It didn't have enough to go all the way down. But you could see that's what they're doing. They have to get the puck out.
That's the only option they've got.
As a hand pass. And the whistle blows, and Stony Brook cannot change. Pepe's arguing that he
played it to himself.
Played it to himself.
Which I'm pretty sure he did.
Yeah. All right, face-off in the Seawolves zone.
Another day in the ACHA.
And Slevin on the draw against Salisbury. Salisbury wins it. Sent back behind the net. Salisbury will pick it up, send it right back out in front. Ronaldo, nice quick pass to Peck, but off his stick. Nice idea, but it did not click. And Seawolves will need to get a line change soon, and right now they're just not back to the point. Oh, deflected off a URI play that was Waschenbaumer. I'll get that name right. Waschenbaumer. URI coming away with the puck. Out in front, shot, and behind the net. Kind of a blocker saved by Shipman. Forced it back. Right now, URI is having their moment in the supposed sun here with the Seawolves not able to change as well. Right now, they're getting pinned in.
Söderberg's starting to stretch a guy down the ice to try to create a chip
opportunity.
They
need to, but they keep shooting the puck back in so they can't get a change. Pepe will control it now, and he'll get a great break pass to Pepe. Pepe walking in. Loose puck. Oh, he got pushed off the puck, and Schletter was following him up, but
that was a good defensive play there to not take a penalty.
Loose puck. Back out to Hune. Sends it back. Bounced over the top. Out in front, and no Seawolf there. Hune will get over to get the puck. Seawolves making a change. Really need to make changes. Very disciplined because both teams are getting lots of zone time with that puck into the netting and off the deflection.
Both teams will finish their changes now.
Yeah, they have to definitely stay on top of these changes because as a team gets some momentum, the other team can't get out.
Look at this. This is the breakaway opportunity here. And Pepe just gets the puck poke check, but Slevin almost picks up the garbage.
Yeah. And that's what he was trying to do, but the poke check threw it off. Ketzenberger with the good poke check. This is Pepe into the neutral zone. He's got Murphy with him. Off-wing Murphy. Murphy sends it deep. Back behind the net. Back out in front, but there's no Seawolf there. And this is going back into the Seawolf zone. Vandersilver will send it back around to Hune. Hune has it and will send it up the wall. He's got Pepe. Pepe drops it off to Conlon. Conlon's got Murphy going with him. Pepe wide, but pass goes wide and back into the Seawolf zone it goes. This should be an icing.
That will be an icing.
There, they waved it off again.
I heard it hit off of something. I don't know if it hit off the referee's skate.
Maybe. Sent back in. Seawolves control the puck in their zone. Vandersilver sends a stretch pass out. Boom, touches it. And now they call it icing. He did not touch it, so it's going to go all the way back into the Seawolves zone. Down to 12:08 to go in this period. This period is moving pretty quick. Right now, URI still up by the count at 2-1. And Seawolves have the edge in shots, but right now, URI has the edge in the score. Face off to the right of Shipman. And loose puck. Hune will try to get it up the wall to Baum. And back gets pushed out to the neutral zone. Missed by Vandersilver and covering it up as Shipman, taking no chances.
Well, just like before, goaltenders have the ability to control the pace of the game by just lifting their head, seeing what's going on. If they don't like what they see, they're going to stop the play, get the change, and let the coach make the right decision on who he wants out there.
Absolutely. All right, Dempsey on the draw, going against his opposite number. That's Harple. Dempsey is now tossed, and White will come in to take it. White will win it, and Malfetto will hold behind the net. He gets it up to Baum. Baum could not control it. Now the puck goes all the way back around, and McDermott will send it up. McDermott's got it to Dempsey. Dempsey trying to make a move around his man. He gets around his man. Dempsey walking to the net, sends it across. Puck was blocked. Did not get to Baum. URI back in on the attack. Fired in, right off the wall! As a set play in a play, not even in their home rink.
That works anywhere.
Yeah, what a play. That was a really, really good play by Ferraro using the wall as his pass maker.
That's high hockey IQ right there, folks.
Yeah. Great play by him. And Seawolves lucky that Shipman is in this game because that could have been easily 3-1 right there. All right, face-off in the Seawolves zone. Seawolves come away with it. This is Pepe. Pepe will send it up the wall. Not out. And they're stuck out there with this line still. Boehm's still out there, and I think he was out there with this. Not sure if he's part of this line. We've got a penalty going to be called here.
Nah, it's just no change.
Oh, no change. All right.
Even though the net I don't even know if the net came off the mooring. It tipped, but it didn't go off.
Yeah.
It might have. I could be wrong.
So Dempsey, Bohm, and White have been out there for a little while now. They need to get it clear, and they need to get the puck out. Good play by Bohm to get it out, but he's got to get the puck deep. And unable to do that, and now they're back in the zone again.
And they're out.
And it's going to, Bohm gets a chance to change. He gets off. Pepe will control, hold it back. And he'll drop it back for Kawicki. Kawicki will send it up the wall to Belger. Belger's cross-ice feed to Pepe.
Ooh!
Pepe got a little bit of a knee on knee there, so it's going to be a 2-minute penalty to URI. Ooh, Pepe was going after him, too. And
Pepe wasn't happy.
When he heard the whistle go.
There is no honor in a knee-on-knee check. Let me tell you that.
Yeah.
You'll see it right here. You stick the leg out.
Yeah.
Thankfully, it wasn't the knee in particular. It was the upper part of the leg. So still not good. Still a trip, but not nearly as dangerous as a direct knee on knee or sticking the leg out.
Third power play for the Seawolves. Let's see if they can connect on it. Slevin, Ronaldo, and Peck. Controlled by Pepe. And hold by Peck down to Ronaldo. It's give and go. Slevin with the shot and a save by Ketzenberger. Slevin's shot right up into the breadbasket. And trying to get high on Ketzenberger.
Those are shots to try to generate rebounds.
Covers a lot of net, Ketzenberger, so you got to get the shot high or you got to get it low and get a bounce. Good win on the faceoff by the Seawolves. They control it. Back to Yoon. Yoon sends it back to Pepe at the point. He's got Peck. Peck on the half wall. Back to Pepe. Pepe looks, surveys it. Back to Peck. Peck holds. Peck's got Slevin in the high slot. One time, but Pepe fakes the shot. Yoon with the shot. Saved by Ketzenberger, who had it all the way. Seawolves not really faking anybody on that movement. Maybe trying something along the back door, you know.
Well, I think the fast puck movements is what they're kind of relying on. And
sure.
Hoping for a little bit of a gap somewhere to open up.
Right. Face off again. That's Slevin again. They win it again. That's 3 in a row for Slevin. Shot. Oh, a deflection in front by Ronaldo. Not go. Ronaldo gets the loose puck behind the net. To Yoon. Shot off the side of the post. Back to the point for Pepe. Pepe will send across. Off the mark to Peck, but Peck gets it, fires it back down the wall, trying to get it to Ronaldo. Pinching in is Yoon, and keeping it in is Pepe.
A big check down in the corner there as well.
Slevin on the forecheck, but could not do it. All the way down back in the Seawolves zone. Seawolves are going to need to change up as this line's been out there. Probably a little bit longer now on the power play. So 52 to go in the man advantage. Seawolves in the neutral zone. This is Yoon. These guys are still on the ice and start to change now. Slevin controls it over to Van de Silver. Van de Silver over to Yoon. Back to the center. That's Peck with the shot and a glove save and a bobble with Ronaldo right there ready to poke it in. Ketzenberger able to put it away. 33 seconds to go to man advantage.
Some good puck movement here on the power play here. Right in the tops of the slot there. And that's the kind of opportunity I think Stony Brook's trying to gun for, is that kind of messy down low play.
Yeah, Conlon on the draw for the Seawolves as they change up now. We've got Pepe out there with Murphy. And Seawolves keep in, but now the puck is out. Malfetto and Conlon back to get it. Coming away with it was Van de Silver. He's got Pepe, but this stretch pass was picked off. Cross corner dump back into the Seawolves zone, and we're down to 12 seconds to go.
Stony Brook should have realized they had 2 URI players deep. They didn't have to kind of rush that there.
Yeah. Here comes Van de Silver with speed through the neutral zone. Skates wide and in the zone. Van de Silver. Van de Silver's looking. He's got Malfetto, but he's got the guy coming out of the penalty box. And then we're going to have another penalty.
Stony Brook's going to go straight to the power play again.
Yeah, Stony Brook will go to the power play. Can't take both of them. I mean, Conlon didn't do anything but duck. So back to the sin bin they go. Oh, they're taking Conlon off too. Oh, that I don't believe. I mean, that's insanity. He didn't trip him. He ducked. Well, that's not a good call. That's just not a good call.
Let's take a look here again at the replay and see if we can determine what the heck actually happened here. So there's check from behind. Easy peasy. Now Conlon gets called for a trip. He ducked the check.
Right, that's all he did. He ducked the check.
That's garbage. What the hell is he looking at?
I don't know. I don't
Sorry
know.
for breaking professionalism,
the call makes no sense. But anyway, we got some 4-on-4 hockey for.
I'm agreeing with the
2
irate
minutes.
Chris Garofalo on the bench here. I don't do that often.
All right, here we go. Face off to the right of Ketzenberger. 4-on-4, some open ice here. So let's see. Now the Salisbury's tossed and Seawolves. It's a scrum on the near side wall. They battle for the puck. URI comes away with it, but that puck squirts all the way across and back out to the neutral zone, picked up by Pepe. And he tosses it over to his brother. So it's Pepe to Pepe. And back to Yoon. Off the skate of Pepe, the forward. And Yoon will pick it up for the Seawolves. No one's really dominated with possession here, but now Salisbury shots deflected into the netting. 1:23 to go in the coincidental minors. 7:43 to go in the period.
I still don't know how they called that.
And Seawolves still down by a goal, which is interesting here. URI doing a good job keeping the Seawolves off the scoreboard. But Stony Brook has definitely picked their game up here in the second period. There's a loose puck, and coming away with it is Belger. Belger coming in on the offside wing and backhands a weak one that did not get to the net. Puck in the neutral zone, turned by Ronaldo. Ronaldo holds the puck, skates in on the right wing side. Ronaldo in front for Belger, who was checked off the play. While Fetto picks it up, gets it back again from Ronaldo. Sends it across, trying to find Belger, but he was checked. Couldn't get his stick down. Belger gets it back down to Ronaldo. Ronaldo got Malfetto trying to get one in the slot area. Not through. Good play by Ronaldo as he controls the puck. Using his size and his skill, controls that puck very well. And over to Belgium. Right now, Seawolves having a little bit of control here on that puck skids wide. Malfetto skates over to keep it in. And right now, Seawolves dominating a little bit, but they got to get something out of this. You know, Trev, they just put too much of domination into that shift. Not to get really anything good out of it is tough, you know?
Well, what they're getting out of it is opportunities. And
yes,
eventually you wear it down the goaltender, you wear down the defense. It's a game of attrition.
That's true. It is. Good play by Vandersilver there to knock his player off the pucks. Changing up is URI, coming on with fresh players. Belger able to get that puck in the zone. Still out there is Belger and Ronaldo. Those boys are going to have to come off soon. Ronaldo and Belger working on the near side wall along with Slevin, and we're all even up, back to 5-on-5.
Not anymore.
And we have another penalty now, cross check, and this is going to go on Belger. Stony Brook taking a bad penalty here.
Let's take a look here at the replay, see what happened.
And you know, Belger was out there a little long in that shift.
And yep, that'll do it. Just a nice little tap to the back, and that'll get an arm raised out of most Long Island officials.
That's not a good penalty. You know, in the offensive zone, it's not a good penalty to take.
You got to realize, especially with the way the ref's been calling the game today, this isn't last week where the referee forgot his whistle.
Yeah, exactly. This guy has his whistle and a backup.
And a tertiary.
So penalties are being called on plays that penalties should be called on. So Seawolves will have to kill now 2 minutes, take 2 minutes more off the clock, where they need to be putting some more offensive pressure on. Here comes Palmieri. Good defensive play here by Palmieri in the offensive zone.
And Conlon getting in on the action too.
Seawolves trying to do some damage here on the PK because time is, of course.
Well, they've effectively just took 45 seconds off the clock there, with URI just kind of standing around.
Yep. And there's another takeaway, another big hit. It's good to see Palmieri using that size and using his body to hit, because it helps change the momentum of a game. It really does. He'll have a player pull up.
Palmieri almost sent number 20 the next week and pulled up at the last
Well, thank
second.
God he didn't in a way, because that could have been an interference call, so he pulled up at the right time.
Yep.
All right, face-off will be back inside the Seawolf zone. No change as the puck was deflected out by a Seawolf. So Peterman allowing URI to make the change, and they come on with their top line against Conlon, Palmieri, and they've been out there for a while already as it is. Back to the point, walking right in! Oh, man, I don't know what happened there. I don't know if Palmieri forgot to cover his guy, but there's a power play still going on here, so you gotta keep your forwards high. Conlon able to get it out. Palmieri's gas, he needs to get off. URI in the zone and sends it across. Back down low, play out, loose puck in front, and the Seawolves escape that one. Fired all the way down, and will skate off for a change.
The two URI players hanging high at the Seawolves blue line.
I'm surprised Ketzenberger didn't try to fire one all the way down. Seawolves are kind of backing in here. Glove save by Shipman. Yep, it's not a good, not one of the better PKs for Stony Brook right now. They are struggling on this one a bit with the long change.
You know, I don't know if I would say that, because they had some great offense to start it off. The first 45 seconds were incredible.
And that's a good face-off win right now, all the way back into their URI zone.
The last 15 were pretty solid, too. So
it was like the last few seconds really, really tough. So now they've got the puck back, and it's all even up. And Vandezova was just knocked down. And Seawolves will start out. This is Yoon. Yoon sends it back across to Vandezova off his stick.
Good check there to knock him off the puck.
Oh, boy. And the Seawolves just barely escaping that one.
Maybe not yet.
Yeah, they just seem to be this. See the desperation of the play? They're diving to stop pucks, and they're doing all the things, all the little. And White doesn't have a stick.
Ooh, that should be a penalty right there.
Nothing called there. Seawolves need to capitalize on a goal here. They got to get something. Shot high and wide. Over the top, White.
Well, they're trying to pick corners.
Sends it back to Yoon. Yoon, shot to the net, loose puck, and gobbled up by Ketzenberger. Boy, I'll tell you, you got it. URI is hanging in there. They're doing everything that you have to do to win a game.
Take a look at this here. This is just the desperation play from URI to try to get something going on there. And they almost score twice there. And then right here, a little bit of a shove there. Probably should have been called.
All right, face off to
and
the right.
Here's the shot opportunity here, and almost rebound opportunity.
Yeah. Stony Brook needs to have bodies in front of the net when they shoot pucks. Malfetto turned around, but he makes a good play with the puck. Back up come the Seawolves. Cross-ice feed, O'Brien from Belger. Two defensive men. Actually, that's number 20. That's Caruso. Caruso's played outstanding in this game for URI. He's had a really, really strong defensive game.
Take a look at this here. Another wrap opportunity here. Net goes off the mooring, and URI will have to stick with what they got.
Yep.
Stony Brook going to try to get some fresh legs out here.
Yeah, they need to get a fresh line out there. They have to, because you'd see all the URI players with their sticks on their legs, bent over.
Not a lot of time left in this period either.
2:56 to go. Slevin on the draw, won by URI. Ronaldo in on the forecheck. Caruso comes away with it, but he gives it away. Back behind the net. Ronaldo hits his man, knocks him flying. That was a big check on Centora. Malfetto keeps the puck in. This is Slevin. Slevin has it. He loses it now. Back into the Seawolves zone. Shanahan back for the Seawolves. Shot high over the top of all the way over the top of the net. Oh, looking for that deflection in front. Very close.
It's looking like a little bit of a mismatch out there.
Yeah, Seawolves out there with, they're
good block.
I think they're rotating maybe 5 defensemen, maybe 6.
Oh, what a move!
Peck, nice move. He's got Ronaldo going to the net. Peck sends it back to Ronaldo. He's trying to come back out in front. He has Slevin there. Oh, loose puck, but now Good play by Kawicki to stay back. It's a 3-on-1. Kawicki's going to take the pass away. Shipman, took the shooter, and the shooter beat him. And that was number 12, and that's Ferrara, Trev. That's the guy that made that play off the wall.
Oh, yeah. And take a look at this here.
He had the short side, and he took it.
He teased this up here. This is excellent puck work here. Sees what he's got. He knows that both of his passes are shot, and just goes for the shot that
short side goal. He had it. It was open. Shipman didn't have it covered. So URI does capitalize, and now they go up by that 2-goal lead with 1:53 to go. Seawolves right now struggling mightily, where this is a period they started out really with a much better approach than the first period, but they're getting outplayed here late in the second. And face-off at center ice. And Conlon knocks his man down at the face-off circle. Frustration starting to set in a little bit here on the Seawolves. They're going to have to be a lot quicker with their passing. Their passing right now is not very quick. And they've got to get quicker on their fast passing. They got to crash the net more. They got to get dirty.
They got to get pucks to the net.
They got to get dirty. Yeah, you got to get dirty pucks and you got to get dirty. You got to get pucks to the net. You got to get bodies to the net. You got to, they call it sacrificing yourself. You got to do that. This is a team that's playing lunch pail hockey. You got to be able to do it. I mean, that shot didn't get through. You got to find passes. And right now, the defense for the Seawolves, they're not pinching in. They don't want to gamble.
Well, at this point, you really got to trust the system.
Right, trust the system, exactly right.
If the system says not to do it, and that seemed like a bit of a mix-up there.
The stick got stuck in the stanchion. Stony Brook's defense right here is like I said, I thought that was going to be the challenge in this game, and it certainly has been a little bit of a challenge. You upset the apple cart of what you've got that's worked well for you for the past 6 games, and you've got to change things up now and rely on all different types of players. There's a shot from Palmieri off the pass from Belger. Belger got to keep his cool here. Down to 14 seconds to go in the second period right now. Seawolves down by the count of 3-1. And I don't know what that first period locker room conversation was, but I can tell you what the second one's going to be. Face off to the right of Ketzenberger.
I've definitely been on the receiving end of those kind of conversations going into the third period.
Palmieri's really giving the business to that URI guy, boy, I'll tell you. And the whistle blows, and that's it. Second period comes to an end. URI, with a 2-goal lead, leads the Seawolves by the score of 3-1. Shots on goal through 2 periods, 24 for the Stony Brook Seawolves and 21 for the University of Rhode Island Rams. And folks, we're going to take our second period intermission break, and we'll be back for the start of the third. Welcome back to Seawolves Hockey Live, folks. We're moments away from the start of the third period as we're watching some of the replays of that first period. And that right off the bat, that save by Shipman, kind of got the Seawolves maybe moving. There's another opportunity on the backhanded by Belger, but the Seawolves need to challenge the goal. They got to get in front. They got to get dirty, right?
Well, yeah, I think they've been getting a lot of shots, and the shots and goal clearly indicate that, but I don't think they're getting enough quality opportunities. Like, a lot of them are small little quick shots or right into the pads.
And you know why? Because URI's defense is playing lights out.
They're playing fantastic.
They're playing really well.
You can't take anything away from the great defensive plays we've seen all day on both sides, on especially breakaway opportunities that have been broken up without taking penalties. But it's just been an interesting second period. The play from Stony Brook obviously was a little bit better, but they still let up a goal. They couldn't put anything on the board. So it's some really crazy opportunities like that one there almost led to a rebound.
Right, and you see how they just box the Seawolves out. They don't let them get in. And they can't get position. And when they're in position there, they're not getting pucks to the net. And that's really what has to happen.
That was the penalty there. I don't even know what happened there, but
yeah, Conlon just kind of ducked the hit, and the guy went right over the top of him. That's not a trip. But anyway,
that's playing heads-up hockey.
We had a goal in that period, and it was from URI, and it was late in the period. And they were able to get that 2-goal lead back, and we had a bunch of penalties. We had the
matching penalties, and then we had the
URI had a trip at 10:31, and then we had the matching penalties. And then we had another Stony Brook penalty by Belger late in the period, taking a penalty in the offensive zone. Coaching staff doesn't want to see that.
Especially when it was one of those types of penalties you can avoid taking by not laying your stick on the back.
And it might have been because the shift was overextended. That tends to happen sometimes at the end of a shift. You get a little frustrated. But I think this is a period the Seawolves have to kind of pull it all together here, because they do this all again tomorrow. And it's not a score that's out of reach here. It's only 2 goals. But what does this team have in them? On a Friday night.
And that's to be seen in approximately 35 seconds from now
And there's a lot of Friday night games coming up this year, too. A lot of Friday night games. So we'll have to see what the Seawolves can do.
What do you think was said in the locker room on both sides?
If I'm Joe Augustine, I am talking to my guys and I'm saying, guys, don't change a thing. Whatever you're doing, you keep doing it, and you do not waver. If I'm Coach Garofalo, I'm telling these guys, forget about the first 2 periods and start playing this period like it's the last period of your life. That's what I'm saying in a nutshell.
I know Coach Garofalo was quite the motivator, so I'm sure something rousing was said in the locker room to create some inspiration.
All right, folks, we're just about ready to start the third period here. Seawolves come back out with their starter, Slevin, Ronaldo, and Peck. We're going to come out with Ewan and Van der Silver, as well as Salisbury, Weichelbeimer, Stone, DeRocha, and Caruso, who's played an outstanding game defensively along with the goaltender for URI tonight. Seawolves control the faceoff. Forecheck is pretty strong for URI. 2 guys deep on the forecheck tells you that they know something here. They know something's going on. So,
the scouting report through the game would tell you that Stony Brook's defense is having some trouble.
Yes. Slevin's going to break through here with a potential 2-on-1. Slevin walks in, shoots, saved by Katzenberger. And there, Ronaldo was wide on the post. Maybe, another forward joining the play coming down the middle may have had that rebound. That's why it's really important that they come down as a group. I didn't see Charlie Peck come in until very late. All right, face-off in the URI zone. To the right. And URI wins the draw. And trying to keep it in, unable to do so is Slevin. Back to the neutral zone. And this puck is chipped out and back into the Seawolves bench for a centerized faceoff.
And Stony one should go. So it's going there.
Neutral zone.
Didn't that go directly into the bench?
Yes. That was handed into the bench, actually. Seawolves trying to battle with that puck in the neutral zone. Now back in their zone. Yoon makes a fake move, and he'll start out. Here comes Yoon through the neutral zone with speed. Yoon gets it through and deep. Ketzenberger leaves it for his defense. Ronaldo picks it off. Ronaldo tries to make a move around. He does eventually make that move. Ronaldo walks in. Oh, and he just skidded wide. The puck is off the net is off the mooring, so we have a stoppage of play. Seawolves can change.
It's like the biggest advantage I think Stony Brook has. They know these nets knock off the moorings all the time. Every goaltender that comes into this rink knocks the net off at least 10 times.
Right, and if it's at the end of the shift, you can change your line. It's to your advantage. You've got to see Nick Belcher get his game going. Nick's got a great shot. He's just got to be able to get some pucks to the net. At the high slot area off Palmieri's stick. Seawolves gather it back and chip it back in, but not deep enough. Now Belcher able to keep it in. Back out to the net. No, did not clear the zone. This is Pepe walking in. Pass across, trying to get O'Brien, but it must have hit him in the skates. I heard that clank. Now it's a 3-on-1 coming in. Shot saved by Shipman. We got a whistle.
For what?
I have no idea what the whistle was for. Nothing's off the mooring. Nobody was off sides. Everybody can change. So
a fast whistle there.
Maybe lost sight of the puck.
That is the only explanation I've got.
All right, face off to the left of Shipman. Shipman has let up 3 today. 1 I'm sure he wants back. There's offsides, face off back in the neutral zone. And I'm not going to point anything out, but I just want to make sure that I'm not the only one noticing it. But you need to have all your players skating. And I'm not seeing that right now. And that's kind of concerning to me.
It's a little bit of an inconsistent effort tonight, that's for sure.
Yeah. There's a good check on the wall by Pepe. Pepe's actually had a good game for the Seawolves, too. Very physical game for him. Very involved. Brendan Pepe has, really, really stepped up for the Seawolves. In there in the offensive zone, trying to create something.
Now you're going to see the Seawolves starting to pinch, try to take some chances here.
Well, they got to do something. Defensively, Pepe's one of the team leaders in scoring. So he needs to have a chance, to have an opportunity to show what he can do as well. So he'll join the rush when he can, I'm sure. O'Brien will dump in and change. Puck did not go very deep. Back out in the neutral zone. That's a tip pass. Trying to get it to Murphy. And puck skids into the Seawolves zone. Loose puck here. Seawolves, a lot of bunching. They're finding open guys because the Seawolves bunched up. And that puck didn't get through. Murphy will chip it off the wall. Couldn't get out.
Takes a bad bounce.
Now Conlon will send it across. He'll take a check. Meanwhile, his stick is out of his hand. He had to get off the ice real quickly there. Seawolves will come away with it. Trying to make something go. 2-on-1 here, potentially. Slevin walking in. Shoots. Oh, trying to go 5-hole. Saved by Katzenberger. What a save. That's a 2-on-1 potential there. Joey maybe had a chance to get that puck across. I'm not sure. He got right by Costello, with that speed and able to get to the net and get that shot off. Seawolves win the faceoff back to Van de Silver. Van de Silver down the wall to Peck. Peck drives the net. This is what I like to see the Seawolves do, is drive that net, try to get those rebounds. Get a dirty goal here. Get something. This is Ronaldo. Controls the puck. Now he swings it back and then loses it. Now gets it back. Gets it back again. Makes a nice move. Walks in. Oh, there's the tap in for Slevin. And the Seawolves do get a goal. And they get it by driving the net. Ronaldo using his size. Gets the puck to the net, and Slevin able to poke it in.
Ronaldo equipped the one-man army perk, and he went to town on this one.
Watch how many moves he makes here.
2.
We'll make one more
3.
right here. And there's Slevin with the tap in.
Did Slevin even get a piece of it?
Yes, Slevin. Stony Brook has narrowed the lead to 1. With lots of time to go, maybe this will create some momentum.
Well, I'll tell you for sure, Stony Brook never really looked out of this game.
No, never looked out of it. They just looked slow, lethargic, and like they were
a little slow, a little inconsistent.
But you have one winning period, and you could really, you could turn it around. So right now they have the goal to make it a 1-goal game. Belcher wins that puck battle. That puck is tipped in the Seawolves zone. Vandersilver back to get it. He's pinned to the wall, but lets the puck go through to the D. And that pass out did not go to anybody, so it's back into the URI zone. It's handled by Sanborn. Sanborn's pass gets taken away. Picked up by Belcher. Back out to O'Brien. Oh, the shot sails just wide. Yoon with the puck to Paul. Holds it. Looks, shoots. Got the screen in front. Rebound loose. And Belcher almost able to put it in, but good defensive play in front. Seawolves bringing the game now. This is Vandersilver. Yoon sends a pass to the neutral zone. This is O'Brien. O'Brien sends it to Belcher. Belcher makes a move, walks in. Shot was stick to the corner by Katzenberger. Back up to the point. There's a shot tipped wide by Belcher off the shot from Pepe. Back out to the neutral zone. Kowicki trying to get there. Shot. Good job by Shipman to get that puck. Not all the way out, but
that's
at least
good
out of the way.
Observation. Step up and make a play like that. It could help your team out immensely.
All right, Seawolves going for a line change. Very well needed line change there. Puck's going back and forth to the neutral zone. And
playing a little bit of knock hockey here.
Yeah,
and that could be a trip. Nope.
Oh, Kowicki almost took one there. Seawolves got to stay out of the box. Right now especially, they've got to stay as full strength as they can and maybe take advantage of a power play if they can. This is Pepe now. Pepe, cross-size feed, does not get out. It hit a body, and now the Seawolves will try to get it out. Conlon will take a hit to get the puck out. Seawolves a little disheveled in their zone right now. And URI's changing while the Seawolves are just trying to figure out how to get the puck out of their zone. Now they do. Back in the URI zone, and they'll have to change.
That could be
and we got a penalty.
That probably are. Ooh, man, he caught him high there.
Yeah. I think Murphy might be nursing that hit a little bit.
And
I think he's okay, but I think the ref saw it. It was a hand to the face.
Oh yeah, I mean, that's a pretty easy one.
It's coming up right now.
So it's a late hit by a mile there.
Right, and then watch afterwards.
And the extra bit there, he gets the butt end up into his face. And that's what I think the issue is with the I think the question is whether this is a 2-minute or a 4-minute penalty.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they're going to call.
4 minutes.
4 minutes, yeah, it's a 4-minute penalty. Seawolves with a 4-minute power play opportunity here. Golden opportunity for them.
Well, I think that as a wise coworker once said, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. You throw your stick up into your opponent's face, you risk taking a 4-minute penalty.
Yeah, I think Coach Augenstein wants an explanation, and he's trying to explain to him from his van point, he saw the butt end go up. So that's why the 4 minutes. Seawolves need to capitalize here. Got to find a way to stay out of the box and get something out of this 4-minute penalty. Charlie Peck behind the net. Holds the puck. Patience is a virtue right here because the Seawolves do have a little extra time. Back across the Peck. Peck in the slot to Slevin. He missed it on the shot. Back up to Yoon. Yoon controls it back to Pepe. He'll wrist it high over the top of the net. Loose puck in front. Hit to the corner. Back to the point to Pepe. Down low to Peck. Peck will send it down low. Try and find Ronaldo in front. And Pepe able to keep it in as that puck was scared. almost going out of the zone. Pepe sends it across. Slevin trying to get the back door. Missed. Picked up by Yoon.
Good opening salvo from the Seawolves on this power play.
Seawolves need to keep fresh, too. Remember to keep their players fresh and change up. Peck sends a shot, and it'll hit the netting off the shoulder on the shot from Peck off Katzenberger. And now the Seawolves will change up. Come back with Pepe, Murphy, Conlon, and Vandersilver, along with Malfetto.
Sunderwick definitely putting the foot down on the gas pedal this period, and this power play is just nitrous in the exhaust.
Pepe trying to get one to the net, and his shot was deflected. Conlon will just send it back, and picked up by Murphy. Murphy will control it. Murphy back up to the point. He's got Vandersilver. Vandersilver looks, low shot for the deflection by Pepe, and save made as he took a nice two-hander himself. Seawolves still trying to get that equalizer. 2:46 to go on that 4-minute power play. Again, the power play works against you, too, if you don't score. He gives the other team momentum, and that's another thing we have to keep an eye on. Seawolves win the draw back to Malfetto at the point. Malfetto holds. He'll send it on a half wall down to Conlon, who'll control. Conlon back up to Vandersilver. Vandersilver shoots. Oh, blocker save. And Conlon will control. Conlon's very good with the puck. Vandersilver over to Malfetto. Malfetto, he's got one guy down. A defenseman a forward fell down to open up the shooting lane. Seawolves got to try to get one in front. Right now they're being pushed to the perimeter and not really getting anything but shots from the point. Nothing down low.
Well, I think if you're Sunderwick, you're okay with that. Getting those cannons up there fired up is
exactly
the game plan.
I like Conlon in front with his hands. That puck gets whizzed all the way around and all the way down. Seawolves will change up on the comeback.
First half of that power play gone.
Yep, down to 1:50 to go. And Slevin's back on. Peck is back on. We'll see Ronaldo get back on. Here comes Slevin. Fires a shot. Pad saved by Ketzenberger. Peck trying to hold it, and he can't. All the way down, back in the Seawolves zone. Seawolves need to get their full group on. I think they've got everybody there they need.
Now it just comes down to getting the team in motion.
120 to go, 121 to go in the man advantage for the Seawolves. Right now, got a couple of shots, but not much. Slevin carrying the puck. Comes around the net. Joey Slevin with 2 goals for the Seawolves today. Oh, Pepe tried to get it back to him, but bad communication here. Seawolves wasting an opportunity. And right now, I'm not enjoying the body language I'm seeing right now. And passing is just atrocious. And the pocket was picked, and right now the momentum is shifting here. You could feel it because with 4 minutes, they have not taken advantage of that extra man.
Well, the first half looked great. Lots of opportunities, good passing. Second half, not so much.
Yes, and it's Ronaldo trying to keep that puck, trying to hold it in, and can't. Some of these guys are just a little too gassed. And right now, URI is picking up their momentum. They're really feeling it. Seawolves not able to capitalize right now, as of yet. White was knocked down by 2 guys. Malfetto with the shot, whizzes wide. Down to 10 seconds to go in the man advantage. That puck
got
hits
to
the
keep
ref.
aware of that.
5 seconds to go. Down low, working that puck still. Seawolves still working that puck, and that shot by O'Brien didn't get through. Got hit with a stick. Seawolves still controlling the puck. Even though the penalty is over, they're still controlling it down low. And now it's hoisted to the neutral zone and all the way down to the Seawolves zone. Picked up by Malfetto, and the Seawolves
quick
unable
turnaround
to capitalize. White picked his pocket. Seawolves got to get their momentum back. Got to find a way. Malfetto through the neutral zone, trying to do it on his own, but he's got nobody there to support him. Everybody's like skating in a straight line. No one's on an angle to take a pass.
We had O'Brien streaking down the right side there.
Yeah, he waited too long to get it to him, though. All right, give and go here. That puck did not get out. And again, in the neutral zone and back in the Seawolves zone. Seawolves got to find something here. Because right now we got a high stick face-off back in the Seawolves zone. Down to 8:20 to go. We got a one-goal game here right now. Seawolves out shooting URI 32-24 at this point. Face-off to the right of Shipman. Loose puck. Seawolves trying to come away with it, and they shoot it out to the neutral zone. Pass broken up by the Seawolves. Pepe will send in. Murphy on the forecheck, along with Conlon. Kawicki pinching. Murphy comes away with it, makes a move. Trying to get it back to Kawicki. Conlon will turn off the wall to Murphy. Murphy sends it to Conlon. Conlon's shot is blocked. Oh, he's going to take it. No penalty there. He swung for the puck through the player's skates, so that's why there was no call. Murphy in deep with the puck. He has Yoon, but he got the puck to him a little late. This is Pepe deep, Slevin deep. Slevin trying to come away with it, but URI comes away with it. There's a good hit by Pepe. They gave him an elbow call. I don't know about that. We'll watch it again, but I don't think his elbow came up. URI, Stony Brook is going to have a penalty now.
Oh, sorry, that was the last one that got called.
Now it becomes even more imperative. The Stony Brook Seawolves have a good PK here. And maybe try to take care of some things offensively if they can. Try to take a chance. Shipman wasn't even ready when they dropped that puck. He was just putting his mask down when they dropped that puck.
You expect this to be paying attention to this game?
That's crazy.
It's been out to lunch after the game.
Oh, Palmieri with a nice move inside out. Here comes Palmieri trying to get it across. Couldn't get it to Ronaldo. That was a good move by Palmieri. Inside out move, and he had his defenseman beat. Puck is fired in. Seawolves back to get it. And that puck is cleared all the way down. Good clear. Seawolves change up. Palmieri still out there. Pepe on the ice along with Van der Silver and Kawicki. URI just trying to find a groove to get out on. And good check by Kawicki. Not out, back to the point. Oh, the backdoor play was there. They just couldn't connect on it. URI controlling the puck, sends it out in front. Back to the point, Caruso sends it deep. Back up to the point and past Caruso on a hard pass. Could not contain it.
A little too much zip on that one.
And Seawolves will change up as well. URI will change up.
30 seconds.
Down to the last 28 to go in the man advantage for URI. Seawolves got to get to that puck. Back to Costello, wide open for the tap in. Oh, man. That's the way you plan it. That's the way you write it up. Stone just couldn't finish it. He was all alone in front of the net. Too many men running to one guy. Seawolves got to stay disciplined here on the PK. Nice play by Conlon. Good play getting that puck out. We're all even up. This is icing. Face off back in the URI zone. Seawolves back at full strength. Need to put a push on here. Under 5 minutes to go.
So if you want to see the what that elbow was,
It looked like the elbow came up.
Barely.
Yeah, but it's on that play, it looked like it came up a little bit. Maybe that's why.
You can see, got to roll it back a little bit into this play, but.
Yeah, it was a shoulder. It was just a follow through.
Yeah.
That's all it was. Seawolves win the draw. Oh, now Slevin was just really knocked down hard. Kept in by Yoon. Back to the point to Pepe with the low shot. Oh, and Ketzenberger was screened. He did not see it. Oh, now there's another penalty here on URI. Stony Brook can get the extra man on the ice. Oh, loose puck in front of the net. Oh, URI player did not even touch it. But yeah, the Seawolves are back on the power play on the trip. Got to get something going this time. Too many opportunities on the power play now. You've got to.
This is the 6th power play.
You have got to connect on it. I mean, URI is a good team. They played very well here tonight, but you have to find a way to get a power play goal against a team that's ranked 22nd in your league.
Oh, especially when you've got, this is going to be your 11th and 12th minutes of power play time tonight.
You should have it figured out. Slevin with the shot, loose puck, Charlie Peck in front, he scores! On the second rebound! Charlie Peck ties the game! On the power play goal! Finally the Seawolves break through. Charlie Peck, who watched it on the replay, did not give up on that puck. He kept going and kept going until that puck went in.
So great start here on the power play here. Slevin takes a great shot.
1, 2, 3 in the net. And see, Charlie Peck, probably one of the smallest guys on that team, knew he was going to get hammered, but he still hung in there, got the goal, took the shot, and got hit. He knew it was coming, but he took it for the team. We're all tied up here. 4:12 to go in the third.
Took 6, but they finally scored on the power play.
And that shot sizzles high and wide. Seawolves got to play tough here. Delaware, URI is not going to sit back quietly here after they've been leading this game almost the whole game. They're going to keep coming. There's another shot, and it's knocked down. Did not get through. Murphy trying to get it to Palmieri in the slot. Murphy comes in and grabs it again. Sends it back behind the net. Palmieri trying to dig it out. He's pinned to the wall as well. Pepe comes away with it. Pepe to O'Brien, a shot, loose puck. Oh, it just skids wide. Ketzenberg made the save, but the puck was loose in the crease. Cross-ice feed. Malfetto's shot deflected high to the back of the net. Murphy in front. Stony Brook coming hard.
A lot of good opportunities here for the Seawolves. This is just hard grinding work behind the net. They find the guy coming, streaking down to the slot. Gets a good opportunity to rebound that just skids wide. And another opportunity here. Goes off the back of the glass there. Takes a great angle. And I think at this point, wow, Rhode Island is,
Yep,
they got to take one here because I don't think they were allowed to change because they knocked the net off.
Good timeout.
That's a very strategic timeout.
And, giving that line a break because they can't change, as you said. Seawolves could come back on with whoever they want to come back on with. But right now, I got to tell you, the Slevin Peck line and Ronaldo is pulling rabbits out of the hat. They are doing it, man. That's all I can tell you. They're pulling rabbits out of the hat and making it happen. This line is the whole game here. Well, Slevin's got 2, Peck's got 1, and there's your 3 goals.
We got 3 minutes and 4 seconds to go in regulation time. Should we need it, we have a 5-minute overtime available to us. followed by a sudden death shootout.
All right, face off to the left of Ketzenberger, won by the Seawolves. Yoon's shot sails all the way wide. Pepe was going to pinch, but he stayed back. And good defensive play there, but it was still a little dangerous. Yoon staying with his man as they battle with the puck on the near side wall. Picked up by Stone, back behind the net to Salisbury. His shot pass did not get through. Comes up the wall to Slevin. Slevin will hold, send it across to Yoon. Yoon's got Ronaldo on the off wing. Trying to get it back to Yoon, but it was a good defensive play by guess who? All night long, it's been Costello for URI. Fake shot by Vandersilver, down low to Ronaldo. Coming around the wraparound! Oh, man, what a save by Katzenberger. Wow! He had him beat, and he just
finds it. Take a look at this here. This is great play here for the Seawolves. The fake shot here draws the forward out and creates an opportunity down low.
Watch this. Oh, man. Ronaldo with that reach, he 2 steps, he's there, And there's a trip, but no call.
I think at this point, unless somebody is on the ice or bleeding, I think the whistle's going to stay in the pocket.
Yep, Malfetto back to get it for the Seawolves, who wind it all the way around to Pepe. Pepe will send it up the wall, trying to find Conlon, but pass out of his reach. Back into the neutral zone, picked up by Vandersilver. Over to Malfetto. Malfetto to Pepe, who'll just tap it in, and he'll change. On the forecheck is Murphy. And Conlon. Murphy will come away with it. Sends it across, didn't get through. Malfetto is coming back with his check. Vandersilver is there, deflects the shot to the corner. Ooh! Could have been a charge, but Murphy pulls up, sends it deep.
Malfetto looking a little shaken up, gets to the bench on his own power, though.
Murphy changing up. This is Yoon, sends it wide. Slevin in on the forecheck, and that puck gets deflected. Out of play. Face off in a neutral zone.
109.
109 to go in the third period, and 3-3 score here. Ronaldo, Slevin, and Peck back out there with Pepe and Yoon. And Ronaldo gets it deeper into the URI zone. As Costello up with the puck, turns it over, picked up by Slevin. Hand pass, so we'll have it in the neutral zone.
Coach Garofalo not happy about the call here. We'll take a look at it again here. See if we can see a hand pass infraction. And
yeah, it was definitely a hand pass.
And this is a huge face-off here for URI.
Back in the Seawolves zone. Boy, that wasn't even really intentional. It was like...
It's the catch-22 of...
just a very, very weird call there. Roll. That puck, loose puck. Yoon gets to it, sends it back around. Quickie chasing it down. Trying to get it up to Ronaldo, not out. Loose puck in front. Dangerous play here. As that puck's fired out of the rink. It was deflected, I think, out, so it'll be in the neutral zone.
I think it went direct out.
It's going to be inside. Okay. Stony Brook unable to change. As now URI is coming back out, changing 2 lines. Just rotating 2. And that will go off the wall. This is going to go all the way down, but Ronaldo's going to beat the icing. Ronaldo.
I think that went off
Costello. Ronaldo trying to win that battle. He's down to the last 24 seconds. Right now it's a 2-on-1. Oh, man, whoa, was that a save? Did he make that save? Or he missed? I was just going to say, I don't know how you let a 2-on-1 that late in the game. You got to be everybody's got to be back. Too dangerous here. Delaware sensing a chance, and after 3 periods, we're tied at 3. 36 shots for the Seawolves, 28 for Delaware. Hit me in the head again. URI, who is actually, with 28 shots, scored 3 goals. Seawolves on 36 shots have 3 goals. So now we're going to have our 5-minute overtime. Sudden death. If any of the teams score, obviously, that team will win. And if not, they'll go to a shootout. So the Seawolves will put together their overtime group. And URI will do the same. I think the players are already on the ice.
A little bit of strategizing between the 2 URI coaches. Meanwhile, the Stony Brook coaches trying to get their unit hyped up.
So it's going to. It looks like it's going to be Conlon and Hune and Pepe for the Seawolves. Maybe not.
No goaltender side switch, I believe.
Well, they've already moved.
Shipman is.
Shipman just wanted to. Shipman was already going to the next period.
Shipman was ready for the extended change again. So as far as the ESCHA is concerned, it's a tie. But we don't play that way in the ESCHL.
Right.
We need a winner.
Right.
Because someone's got to win.
All right, so URI's coming out with Salisbury, Stone, and defenseman number 24, DeRocha. Seawolves are with Conlon, Pepe, and Yoon. 2 forwards, 1 defenseman for URI, and for Stony Brook, it's 2 defensemen and 1 forward. And here comes Pepe.
Well, you got your leading scorer out there. I don't know if that. I don't know how that works in the classification for 3-on-3.
Yeah. And they do some shifting around, and now Conlon is in the zone. And what this becomes is it becomes a real one-on-one battle, of course, because if one player is not able to hold his end on the one-on-ones, it becomes a real problem. Shot on goal for Conlon and saved by Ketzenberger.
Stony Brook first change.
Changing 1, they'll be changing 2 now.
URI will get their changes started as well.
And URI will come out. That's number 22. That's Judge. And Ronaldo will hold. Shipman will hold on that shot. And he'll take a face-off in the Stony Brook zone. Malfetto, Vanderzilver, and Ronaldo against Alsfeld, Caruso, and the person taking the face-off. And trying to catch some. Here comes Ronaldo, but he's tripped.
It's a penalty shot.
Yeah.
It's going to be a penalty shot.
Yeah, Ronaldo's tripped up. It's going to be a penalty shot, is right. It should be. No, I guess not. He's just calling it a trip.
He was unabated to the goal.
No, he wasn't close.
I don't know. Let's let the replay tell the story on that one.
He has to be more toward the net. This is kind of like almost in the neutral zone here. Well,
that's unabated.
No, that's unabated. You're right. That should have been a penalty shot. All right, Seawolves with the extra man. And let's see what they can do here. Down to 3:28 to go in the man advantage, and Delaware has to defend here. Seawolves have to be very careful.
The back door's wide open.
It is. Now it's covered. There's a shot wide from Vanderzilver.
4-on-3 is a dangerous time on the ice.
Slevin is moving people around. Shot! Oh, and through a screen. Good screen by Ronaldo. No one even saw that puck. It just whizzed wide. Another shot by Malfetto off the leg. Slevin on the forecheck, trying to keep it in. Seawolves able to keep it in. They should start to change up. as these guys start getting tired, they should start moving the puck more and getting them to change. Behind the net is Ronaldo. Being watched. We've got nobody really in front there. They're spreading them out wide. They need to get some bodies in front. Someone needs to get down there for a refill. Got Ronaldo low in the slot. He's got Van der Silva wide. Shot, Malfetto, loose puck.
Still loose.
Oh, Ronaldo with the shot just turned around and blasted it. And we're down to 2:11 to go. Coming in is Van der Silva. Straight out in front. Couldn't get it through. Malfetto to Peck. Peck holds. Peck looks. Shoots. Oh, it's off the crossbar. Oh, man. Charlie Peck almost won it. Malfetto with the shot. Down in front, loose. Peck controls. He's got fresh legs on the ice. He's got Conlon. Back across. Malfetto shoots. Oh, trying to get a tap in. Down to 1:43, 10 seconds on the man advantage. Conlon over to Yoon. Back to Malfetto. Shoots. Loose puck. Behind the net in front. Conlon on the rebound. Oh, backhander. Save.
We're even up four side.
Malfetto with the one-time. He scores! Malfetto wins it in OT. The Seawolves capitalize on a tired URI squad after the power play and winning in overtime in dramatic fashion by the score of 4-3 on the Malfetto shot. And I got to tell you, Katzenberger boy, he played some game tonight. 42 shots. That one was a tough one. He had it, but just couldn't hold it. Seawolves managed the comeback, Trev. 2 goals down.
Somehow they do it.
And able to capitalize, get that power play goal where they needed to get it. And right at the end here on the power play, they were able to have that extra man advantage and keep it in the zone. And they just outlasted URI. And they took this one 4-3 in OT.
While a bit of a fan scrum is happening in front of us, we're going to go ahead and watch the replay of this goal here in slow motion here.
Yeah, Peck hit the crossbar. And Malfetto, that's his first.
Oh, man.
It went off a stick.
A stick and off.
You know what? It went off of whose stick? It went off of Caruso's stick.
Man, that's.
Yep. Well, I got to tell you, tomorrow's going to be a good game. For you folks who hopefully were watching this at home, hope you enjoyed it, because tomorrow will be another good one, I'm sure. 5 o'clock, and 5 o'clock the puck will drop. So, Trev, any final thoughts?
Seawolves win.
Bottom line.
Seawolves persist.
I know Coach Joe is not happy with the call. I understand that, but you know what? Sometimes it happens. And all right, on behalf of Trevor and myself and Seawolves Hockey Live, we're going to bid you all a good night. We'll see you tomorrow when we drop the puck at 5.